renovate a whole house in a matter of 6 weeks or less.
What you don't want are the nasty surprises.
It's the renovation revolution, with Perth families choosing to improve rather than move.
We wanted to renovate so that we could be comfortable.
If Channel 7's blockbuster TV show House Rules is anything to go by, it seems we can't get enough of renovation. According to builder Dale Alcock, more and more families are attempting to do renos themselves.
We come across couples who are partway through the renovation. The wife was telling the husband never to undertake it. He thought he could do it. They get some way down the track. 2 years later, nothing's progressed, and she's just about to walk out the door.
And if you're about to take the plunge, Dale says you need to be prepared for any DIY nasty surprises.
It's not until you take the lid off and look inside that a lot of the unknowns come into being.
From budget blowouts to dodgy tradies, overpriced labour and unfinished projects, Dale Alcock believes consulting a professional is paramount.
If you engage with professionals whose reputations live and die by the work they complete, and you can check out their reputation, then, really you should trust that you're going to get a good outcome.
It was like a complete transformation. I was, totally thrilled.
For Jane Scott, she wanted to renovate her West Leederville home with as little disruption as possible.
I'm going overseas for 3 weeks in about a month's time, and she said, well, that's not a problem. We can do most of this while you're away.
While Jane was holidaying overseas, she called in homemaker expert Sasha de Breton for a complete overhaul.
This used to be the laundry, so it was very closed off, and the kitchen was really tiny because it was just here. So we took that wall back, and the difference it makes just to cut the wall back a metre.
And it went from this to this.
So this was one of the major changes, and this was previously a half wall, but it was a solid wall. And by putting the glass in, it's really opened up the rooms, it's brought the two rooms together, it's made it much lighter.
The whole job was done in just 5 weeks, costing Jane $220,000.
To buy into something equivalent, I would have had to pay more than what I spent on renovating the place.
I wouldn't have let him do it himself, for my sanity more than anything else.
When Bruce and Zona Woods wanted to upgrade their Waikiki home, they made the decision not to go it alone.
And I just said straight, no, we won't get in our own contractors, we won't do it ourselves. It's too frustrating, it's too stressful. We'll go to someone that we know.
Using Dale Alcock's home improvements team, they knocked down walls, covered up doors and gave every room in the house a new look. And to cut costs, Bruce was able to do some of the handiwork himself. The whole project cost them just under $125,000.
We were quite content to spend what it needed to give us what was going to give us then quality of life later on.
But if your savings won't stretch that far and you're planning on going it alone, our experts reckon there's some simple tips to follow. Make your floors, walls and kitchen a priority. Modernise the tapware in your bathrooms. Update handles on cupboards and doors. Don't scrimp on flooring. Paint the walls and always use recommended tradies. And what many people don't realise is if your renovations cost more than $20,000 inside your home, like a kitchen or a bathroom, you'll need to go to the local council and apply for a building permit. They'll charge you a fee of about $200. If you don't and get caught, you could be fined up to $65,000. So if you're considering whether to renovate or detonate, our experts suggest you do your homework and weigh up whether you DIY or call in the cavalry.
It was the only way to go.